Another way to move it, the risks are too great. Well, given the current situation, there's no way I can guarantee that. Fine. I'll await confirmation of the arrival date.
Technically, I wasn't eavesdropping. I was in plain sight.
You should know what you're in for with me.
Might be wise. After all, we do have a daughter in common.
For the most part, I'm an independent contractor. I buy, sell, and move product all over the world. But occasionally, I am asked to be a middleman. For people who cannot risk exposure. It's enormously profitable when it goes right, and lethal when it goes wrong.
I don't want to know your business, Lorenzo. But if we are to have any kind of future together, I have to know what I'm dealing with.
All right. Father and uncles established a profitable business trading in arms. I expanded that business with my brother, Luis. Then Luis was contacted by certain figures in government who wanted him to act as a front for them. What they wanted was for us to provide weapons to certain covert operation groups with no ties back to the government.
That's where you come in?
I provide highly classified illegal weapons and make sure they get into the hands of the intended recipients. Now, if these deals were ever made public, governments would fall.
How much longer can you keep doing this before something goes wrong? Or is that the idea?
What are you suggesting?
Maybe you feel so guilty about Diego's death you want to pay with your own life. Which would be a terrible waste. Not to mention completely unfair to your daughter and to me.
No way he was there.
So Damien Spinelli is lying. He never did any work for you?
Spinelli was a friend of Diego's. Diego introduced me one afternoon when I brought Lara Ray for a visit.
Did Diego tell you how you knew Spinelli?
I guess they were working on some computer project together. I think they went to PCU. The detective, if you have any further questions, I'd be happy to answer. Now, of course, with an attorney present.
You seem like a nice lady, Miss Quartermain. I don't think you realize what you're getting into here.
I was simply telling you the truth.
Things are about to get real ugly between Alcazar and Corinthos. You don't want to be caught in the middle.
I appreciate the support, Skye. But Rodriguez is right. You should not get involved in this.
You're the father of my child, and it's perfectly reasonable for me to care that you stay alive.
Suddenly so worried about me.
Aside from the fact that you're my child's father.
Well, I was your child's father when you tried to disappear. You obviously wanted nothing to do with me then. And you also made it clear when you moved in that that was a sacrifice intended to protect Lulu Spencer.
Are you saying you don't want me to care about you?
I'm simply questioning when you started or why you would.
I'm in no position to judge you, Lorenzo, okay? I've made more than my share of questionable choices in life. But I want better for Lila, and I believe you do too.
I do. I'd like our daughter to have everything I could never give Diego.
You know, there are other people you can help in Diego's name. You could start an inner-city program for teens or an at-risk program for kids. You could name it in Diego's honor and help the same kids grow up with those disadvantages that Diego did.
That's a wonderful idea.
Okay. If you're serious about starting this fund, I'm going to get in touch with the woman who runs the Courtney Matthews Foundation. She's a friend from the Guild, and she can probably give us plenty of advice on how to help with the whole urban youth thing.
Skye, don't use that phone.
Why not?
The cell phone is for contact only with certain sources.
You don't have to be so guarded, Lorenzo. You've already told me all about your business associates, and I said
I'm still responsible for your safety. Now, any call that comes through on that phone is for me alone. I don't want you speaking with these people.
All right.
A very delicate shipment is due to arrive in Port Charles. I'd like you and Lila to leave town for a while. If any complications arrive, I want you out of the country safely.
Are you saying we're at risk?
I'm not trying to worry you. I'm sure everything's going to be fine, but I don't want to take any chances. After what happened to Diego, I couldn't bear to lose you or Lila. Damn it, where? No, you just find my cargo and get it back.
What happened?
Mr. Corinthos and Mr. Morgan hijacked my shipment.
Was it an important one?
It's not that, it's the perception. My associates need to know that I can guarantee the safety of their shipment. Something like this, it undermines their confidence. So I need to recover what's mine. And I need to send Mr. Corinthos a message. Alcazar.
Everything's better be in order. This next transaction is highly sensitive, and if it doesn't go smoothly, there will be serious consequences.